A clever justice. There was a woman in a village. She was so poor that she could not afford to purchase vegetables. So she used to cook only rice. In the place of vegetables curry, she used to inhale the delicious fragrance from the curry from her neighbor's house along with her cooked rice and get satisfied. The neighbor Somanna came to know it. He was a greedy person. He asked the poor woman, "Oh, grandma, you are saving money by yourself not preparing any curry but inhaling the delicious fragrance from our curry. Out of the money thus saved, you have bought a sheep buffalo. You are earning money by selling milk given by the buffalo. So you have to send the buffalo to our house for a week every month. We will take the milk during that period." The neighbor was a rich person. She could not fight with him. So she went to a youth by name Chanukya, who was also the headman of the village. He was a wise man and was always helping the poor. She told him about the illegal demand of the neighbor. Chanukya sent for Somana. He asked the old woman also to come with her buffalo. He took Somana, the old woman, the buffalo, and some elders of the village to a pond near in the village. The water in the pond was very clear. He asked Somana, "So you want to have the buffalo for a week every month, as the old woman was using the fragrance from the curry prepared in your house?" "That is all I want," Somana replied, smiling as he thought that the village headman was in his favor. Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to our channel Bulbul series. This is the first one that comes on our channel today. The fox and the piece of meat. "Finally, I have found something to eat," said a hungry fox when he found a piece of meat. Quickly, he seized the meat between his teeth and rushed towards his home. On his way back, he walked past a hen yard. There he saw 4 fowls and his mouth watered. He kept the piece of meat on the ground and gazed at the fowls hungrily. "What are you looking at?" asked a jackal who walked him by. "Friend, I have found this piece of meat. Then I saw these fowls and," said the fox longingly. "Forget about them. A boy who takes care of them will never let you touch them," said the jackal. But the greedy fox didn't follow the jackal's advice and went into the hen yard. But no sooner had he neared the fowls than a stick hit him on his head. Frightened, the fox crept out of the hen yard and towards his piece of meat. But it was gone too, except for the jackal. "Where is my piece of meat?" asked the fox. "It's gone too," said the jackal, pointing to a kite flying away. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel Bulbul series. Thank you so much. The Red Rabbit. One day, a naughty white rabbit wandered away into deep forest. Somewhere he found a new and red creeper. He tasted its leaves and found them very delicious and juicy. So he ate them to his heart's content and returned home. A fox came from behind and quickly grabbed the rabbit. He put him inside a sack and carried home. The rabbit felt very sad for coming far from home. As soon as the fox reached his den, he opened the sack. To his surprise, he found a red rabbit instead of white rabbit inside the sack. The rabbit was also surprised, but he realized that eating of red leaves made his skin red. Then he started frightening the fox. The rabbit shouted in a hoarse voice, I'm a color changing beast. I came from planet Mars only to taste animals on Earth. Good, I got you today. Come on, finish. The fox left the sack there and ran away. One can escape from danger with quick wit. Stories of Panchatantra. The Greedy Traveler. There was a very old tiger in a forest called Dandakaranya. It was unable to earn its food by hunting. It used to take a bath in a tank by its side and sit on the bund of the tank. He was accosting the travelers going that way, holding a sacred gold ring in his hand, and tell them, look at the sacred gold ring in my hand. I want to gift it. Please take a bath in the tank. Come and receive it. It brings you all prosperity. One day, a traveler heard the offer of the tiger. He was greedy and miserly. He wanted to take the gold gift, but he was afraid of the tiger. So he said, you are a cruel animal. How can I believe you that you will not kill me? The tiger assured the traveler, it is true I was once very cruel. I used to kill for my food whatever living being came across me. I have earned a lot of sin thus. I have lost my entire family. I am alone now. Since then, I have decided to live a pious life, giving gifts of gold. My claws and my teeth have all gone. How can I do any harm to anybody? So don't be afraid of me. Take a bath, come and receive the gold gift. The greedy traveler believed the words of the tiger. He went into the tank to take a bath. The tank was full of marshy mud soil. The traveler got stuck up in the marshy mud. He was unable to come out. The cunning tiger jumped over him and killed him for his food. Bad persons never give up their bad ways naturally. The poor traveler never knew this. His greed was also responsible for his death. That Chitragriva explained the story. But an old pigeon said, I don't think so. Let us go down and eat the grain. As all the pigeons were hungry, they all also wanted to go down and eat the grain. They came down and sat on the ground. They were all caught in the net. They blamed the old pigeon, but Chitragriva said, Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to our channel Bulbul series. The Golden Swan. Once, a beautiful swan with golden feathers lived in a pond. Near the pond, a poor woman lived with her two daughters. The swan saw how miserable the old woman and her daughters were. So he thought, if I give my golden feathers to them, they will be able to lead a comfortable life. Thinking thus, the swan flew to the old woman's house. When the old woman saw the swan, she said, Go away, we have nothing to give you. I don't want anything. I just came here to give you my golden feather, said the swan. Then the swan shed one of his feathers and flew away. The swan came to the old woman's house once a week and every time left a golden feather behind. The old woman sold that feather. She was now living comfortably with her daughters. But over time she became greedy. I want all his feathers at once. What if he flies away and never returns? Said the old woman. Mother, he had helped us in our poverty. We should not hurt him. Her daughters pleaded. But the old woman had made her decision. So when the swan came next to her house, the old woman caught him and pulled out his feathers. To her surprise, the feathers he had plucked changed into ordinary feathers. greedy woman, I helped you, but you tried to kill me. These feathers in your hands are ordinary feathers and of no value, said the swan angrily. I will never come back. Saying this, the swan flew away. The old woman realized her mistake, but it was too late. Moral: excess greed brings nothing. Ant and the Dove. Once, due to heavy wind, an ant was thrown into a pond. The ant was shouting in panic as it could not swim. Then a dove, flying in the sky, immediately dropped a leaf near the ant. The ant climbed onto the leaf. The leaf floated and reached the edge of the pond. The ant safely climbed onto the land. The ant wanted to thank the dove, but when it went to the dove, a hunter was aiming his arrow to the dove sitting on a tree. The ant sensed that the dove was in danger. It quickly went and bit the hunter. The hunter missed his aim and the dove flew away. Both the ant and the dove became good friends. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Keep smiling. Stories of Panchatantra. The crow Laghupatanaka. It said, by eating you, my hunt for food will not end. There are credible animals and birds also. The rat persisted. People say that one should not believe a cat, a buffalo, a goat and a crow and make friendship with them. The crow then threatened, if you don't agree for our friendship, I will commit suicide and die. The rat then agreed to take the crow as a friend. Some time passed. One day, the crow said to the rat, dear friend, it has become difficult to get food here. I will go to some other place for my food. Where shall you go? The rat asked. This is a tank called Karpogaram in the Dandakaranya forest. My close friend Mandara tortoise is there. He is a good learned person. He will feed me, said the crow. The rat agreed and asked to take him along with him. They went to the place where the tortoise was living. The tortoise welcomed them. The tortoise Mandara asked Hiranyaka, why are you living in the deserted forest? Hiranyaka told. Juno and the baby monkey. Juno is a Greek goddess. She is believed to be very beautiful. Once Juno announced that she would give a precious gift to the animal with the most beautiful baby. Hearing this, all the animals brought their babies to the venue of the competition, hoping to win the prize. Juno inspected the babies one by one. When she saw a baby monkey with a flat nose, she remarked, oh my God, this baby is so ugly. It can never win a beauty prize. The mother of the baby monkey was deeply hurt by this. She clasped her baby close to her chest and whispered, my sweet child, you are my most precious gift. I love you dearly. I pray to God to give you a long and happy life. I don't want any other prize. Juno heard this. She realized that a mother's love is the most precious gift a child can get. The Jackal and the Drum. Once a jackal felt very hungry, so he wandered about in search of food. He happened to go to an abandoned battlefield. The place was completely empty. As he began to explore the battlefield, he was startled by some strange sounds. Although he was frightened, He wanted to find out where those sounds came from. So, suppressing his fears, he moved slowly and warily in the direction of the sounds. He came to a place where he saw a huge battle drum under a tree. Some branches of the tree were hanging low over it. Whenever wind blew, these branches brushed against the drum, causing the strange, loud sounds. When the jackal observed this, he sighed with relief. Suddenly, it struck him that there might be food inside the drum. So, piercing its side, he went in. He was disappointed to find it empty. The jackal consoled himself, thinking that he could at least get rid of his fears. Then he continued on his prowl. The proud camel. The camel says, "Hey dog, your tail is crooked. Hey buffalo, your horns are crooked. Hey tiger, your nails are crooked. Hey parrot, your beak is crooked. Hey elephant, your trunk is crooked. Hey crane, your neck is crooked." All of us have one part in our body which is crooked, but every part of your body is crooked. The brave monkey. Remember, you are not allowed to do anything in this jungle without my permission. The lion is a big bully. How do we save ourselves? We should teach him a lesson. Let me get my hands on you. You will be punished. Did you see a monkey running this side? Today's breaking news. A monkey slapped a lion. Oh, it is in the newspapers already. The lion felt ashamed and stopped troubling the animals in the jungle thereafter. The woodcutter and the angel. In a forest, a woodcutter was cutting firewood from a dried tree. Suddenly, his axe slipped and fell into the adjoining river. He was weeping for losing his only source of livelihood. Then an angel appeared before him and asked why he was weeping. He said he had lost his one and only axe. She jumped into the river and came out with a golden axe. "Is this yours?" she asked. He said, "No." She again jumped into the river. This time she returned with a silver axe. She again asked the woodcutter, "Is this yours?" He again said, weeping, "No, this is also not mine." The angel again dived into the river and brought a crude iron axe. The woodcutter jubilantly identified it as his axe. The angel was pleased with his honesty and gifted him all the 3 axes. Honesty always pays dividends. What a business! 2 merchants living in a village wished to train their sons also in their fruit business. They gave each one basket of fruits to sell. They also gave each 1 rupee to buy some eatables when they felt hungry. Those kids carried in baskets bananas and sapotas to sell. On the way, they felt hungry. One boy gave his rupee to the other boy and purchased fruit from him. The second one also did the same. In this way, they exchanged only 1 rupee with each other and ate away all fruits. Finally, they returned home with empty baskets and only 1 rupee each. Their parents cut a sorry figure.